Players of Utica's Players Theater at Home presents Playdate with Art and Bonnie, with your hosts, Art Felshaw and Bonnie Hibbard.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Playdate with Art and Bonnie.
Now, I wanted it to be playing around with Art and Bonnie.
Oh, I bet you did.
Yes. Now, let's talk about this. What is playing around or play date with Art and Bonnie? What is it?
Playdate with Art and Bonnie is a new show that Players of Utica is going to be presenting once a month, along with
Yay!
a lot of new content that we'll be showing on our Patreon page, which our announcer will talk about that later. And with the show, we're going to have guests who will be musical guests and panel discussions about theater and about players. And we'll have a lot of local people who our audience has known and seen for years,
Right.
along with a lot of different.
So pretty famous in the area.
Absolutely, yes. Besides
Yes.
you and I, of course. But there'll be.
Art who?
But we're doing it because Players needs to make some money. And we love it when you donate to us. We absolutely love it. But we also want to perform, and we want to perform for you. And we want to be able to give back to you when you give us things. So it's something that we're just incredibly happy to do, and I think you're really going to enjoy it.
And I've seen people who have spoken to me about the fact that they miss Players. They
Yes.
miss the things happening there.
Right.
So this is a great thing because obviously for 5 months, Players has been closed down, and the costs for operating the theater go on. How much does it cost to keep the place open?
Well, you're right about that. I mean, there's a cost to keeping the place open every single day. It actually costs Players around $100 a day to stay open,
Wow.
whether there's anyone in that building or not. And
Wow.
that covers all of our, the heat and in the summertime, of course, the air conditioning when we have to use that. But it also includes all of the insurances that we have to pay, liability insurance and
Oh, of course. I
buildings.
didn't think of that.
Right, just like in your own home, you have to have insurance, and with a structure like that and an organization like that, it's very expensive.
Oh, sure.
So even just a
So
minute.
even if nothing's happening there, it's $100 a day.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, wow. That really is a lot of money.
It's
when
a
you
lot of
think about
money
whole
for
month.
us. And we've always been able to do it, and still end up with some left over every year. But now, like anybody else, when there's no money coming in, it's much more difficult.
That was my cat, sorry.
That's okay. But nevertheless, after all of this and all that's said and done, we're going to continue with a new format. There'll be more content. You'll see more shows than this one. We're planning on doing actual plays online, more musicals. We're talking about continuing our cabaret series as we always have done. So that may end up in coming up, maybe October cabaret. We're going to talk about that. But our main focus is the fact that we want to be here for you when the time comes for you to come back to our building. So right now we're still here.
Now, that leads me into a perfect segue. Oh, now my cat gets on my lap. Fantastic. Here he is. This is Sam, the showbiz cat.
Hi, Sam.
Sam, you got to get lost. I have to play piano at the moment. You just said, what famous phrase did you say?
We're still here.
Good old Stephen Sondheim.
I know you love him so much.
Good times and bump times, we've seen them all, and my dear, we're still here. Plush velvet sometimes just pretzels and beer, but we're here. We've run the gamut, A to Z. 3 cheers and damn it, c'est la vie. We got through all of last year, and we're here. Oh, Lord knows at least we were there, and we're here, oh Art, we are here. We're still here. There we go.
Oh, wait,
She
wait,
still
wait.
got
Hey,
it, folks.
applause.
Did it die, the applause?
There it goes. Anyway, that's our promo for our show. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Our first show, I think, will be near the middle or end of September. It's actually going to be myself, and Bonnie is going to be so gracious and play and sing a few more songs for us.
I have to be gracious.
You have to be gracious, and now we're talking about another cat. Yeah. We're actually gearing up because we're going to be doing Cats. It's going to be our next show. So
Don't say that.
Cats the movie. Did you see that movie? Oh my God!
I did not see that movie.
I haven't seen it, but I'm afraid to. But I'm going.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I think I do. I really do. But we'll see. We'll talk about that another time. Maybe
Another
we should
time.
do movie reviews. Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
Oh boy. So let me just make sure that I do a little recap for myself here.
Sure.
This is going to be a 20-minute show or half an hour show once a month.
Right.
And it's Play Date with Art and Bonnie. And we're going to have a guest or two, but the first show is going to be you and me, and I'm going to find and ask you some questions about things in your past, theatrical things.
Damn it.
And you're going to do the same with me. So people will be able to glean information that they've never heard before. And learn something about us. And then after that first show, then we are going to have some great guests who are local celebrity types. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
It is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I just can't wait for people to see how much fun we're going to have and the guests we're going to have. We have at least one of them lined up for our second show. And we'll be looking for some more. If anybody has any suggestions on who they'd like to see and talk to, please let us know, and we will go ahead and take those things for you. So at the end of this little promo, which will be right about now, our announcer will explain to you what Patreon is and how it works.
And how you find us.
How you find us, and you can go to our website, and there'll be more information about that. And again, it's not going to be just our show. We're going to be packing this place full of lots of things for our patrons to watch.
That's great.
Yeah. Okay.
Art, it's going to be a lot of fun working with you.
Oh, it's always going to be a great fun playing around with you. So.
Whoa! Things
Okay.
are looking up.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow, that's a hard act to follow. That's going to be a great show. I guess I'm the announcer. I'm Stephen Wagner. I'm president of Players of Utica, and I'd like to invite you to become a subscriber to our new Players Theater at Home offering. And you can become a member by going to our Patreon page. That's patreon.com/Players of Utica. You're used to paying to see our live theater productions and perhaps even subscribing to our regular theater seasons. With our theater doors closed due to the COVID-19 restrictions, Patreon provides an affordable way for you to continue to support our community theater and subscribe to the wide variety of online entertainment that Players is now offering. For a monthly donation of $5.99, you'll have a range of exclusive benefits, including access to such content as the Play Date with Art and Bonnie talk show, the At Home with Scott and Joni show, Plays on Video, Players Radio Theater, open mic performances, cabarets, improv and comedy shows, and much more. We're determined to keep you entertained, but we do need your continuing support. So please, continue to support the longest-running community theater in New York State and subscribe today. Players of Utica thanks you.